Welcome students. This is Social Science class 8th standard Sociology chapter 1 Introduction to Sociology. Today let us begin the lesson Sociology. Under Sociology you have to study about some of the important points. So let us discuss about it. First one, origin, meaning, nature, scope of sociology and importance of sociology. Second point, you have to learn the relationship between sociology and other social sciences. Third point, early Western sociologists. Among them, first one, Augustus Comte. 2, Karl Marx. 3, Emile Durkheim. 4, Max Weber. Fourth point, you have to discuss about prominent Indian sociologists. Among them, 1. B.R. Ambedkar. 2. G.S. Gaurier. 3. M.S. Srinivas. 4. C. Parvatamma. 5. Iravati Karve. 6. A.R. Desai. After knowing about these 4 points, let us begin the lesson. As you know already that the life of human being is fascinating one. Human beings have always tried to understand the environment, nature and self-created social world since ages deeply and accurately. So from the past period, each social being is working and they are deeply involved about the study of environment, the nature and social world. Human beings are different from other animals because they are intellectual beings, and we found there are a lot of differences between animals and human beings. Apart from the differences, body structure, rate of growth, food consumption, creativity and evolution in brain can be noticed. So when compared to animals, human body structure is different, animal body structure is different, rate of growth also varies, food consumption, you cannot eat fast and you cannot take more food as like animals, then they will call you as animals. And creativity is also there between man and animal, and evolution of brain is also noticed between man and animal. The human society has evolved stage by stage and it is attempting to know more about the neighboring planets with the help of advanced science and technology. So we are using technological instruments and advanced science. With the help of that, we are knowing about neighboring planets, and we can also know the stages of early man, how human society has evolved stage by stage with the help of our technology. Now let us discuss how human beings are also called as social being, because early man is living in forest. Afterwards, stage by stage onwards, his lifestyle also changed and he started living in group. According to that, the sociologist says that human beings are social beings. The relationship between individual and society are unique, and we can also know that there is no society without individual and there is no individual without society. So society consisted of number of individuals. So among the individuals, society has formed. So if one thinks generally whether an individual can live alone on the earth, the answer is no. So we cannot live alone. We are depending on number of people, so their support. Since human being is a social being and he always longs to live with other human beings. So when you are in a family, you will enjoy and you will share and you will fulfill your needs. So man is a social being. Like this, the social living is necessary for well-being and growth of a man. Hence, human society is called as a web of social relationships. So we are all related to one another like a web. So human society is called as a web of social relationship. Like this, we can say that human beings are social beings. Let us discuss about the meaning of sociology. The word sociology originates from two words, socius and logos. Socius is a word derived from Latin language. Logos is a word derived from Greek language. So, socius derived from Latin language, logos derived from Greek language. Socius means companion. Logos means a science or study. Thus, sociology is a science of human society. We can also say that it's study about human society. So after knowing about human society, let us discuss about definitions of sociology. First famous sociologist by name known as Auguste Comte. Let us discuss about the definitions of sociology. First one, Auguste Comte. According to Auguste Comte, sociology is the science of social phenomena subject to the natural and invariable laws, the discovery of which is the object of investigation. So it is a science. Sociology, according to Auguste Comte, says that it is a science of social phenomena subject in that it will study about natural and invariable laws, as well as we will also discover the object of investigation. That is the meaning of sociology according to Auguste Comte. Second important famous sociologist by name known as Max Weber. According to Max Weber, sociology means it is a study of social behavior. Third definition given by Emil Durkheim, famous sociologist. According to him, sociology is the science of social institutions. Like this, in general, we can say that sociology as the study of human society. So definitions are different, meaning is same. Sociology as the study of human society. That is the meaning of sociology. Now, let us discuss about the origin of sociology, how sociology has originated. In the beginning of sociology as an independent and separate field of science during the middle of 19th century. Afterwards, it became a specific science in the later 50 years. Though other social sciences like history, political science, economics, psychology and others have longer history, they were recognized as social sciences during 18th and 19th century. So this was due to the Industrial and French revolutions. So in the beginning it was called as independent and separate field of science. Like this, it has become a specific science in the later 50 years. 18th, 19th century onwards, industrial and French revolutions developed. Like this, the intellectual stimulation provided by social and religious reform movements and Renaissance, revival or rebirth also developed, and other important movements of 16th and 18th century resulted in the origin of sociology. Like this, the intellectual stimulation provided by social religious reform movements and Renaissance and other movements supported for the origin of sociology. Now, let us discuss about scope of sociology. So, sociology studies the human society. Sociology also studies human social life, social relationships, social institutions and social process. After knowing about scope of sociology, you have to know about nature of sociology. Sociology is unique place among all social sciences because it is different from other social sciences due to its unique nature, and it is also considered sociology as independent and separate field of study. Now, let us discuss about Features of sociology. The features of sociology are as follows. First feature is sociology is a social science and not a physical science, because sociology belongs to the group of social sciences and not to the group of physical sciences. It studies about social life, social activities of human society, and it is also having a close relationship with other social sciences like history, political science, economics, psychology and anthropology, about the study about human behavior, human body changes. So, with all these subjects, sociology is related. Therefore, we can say that sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Second feature of sociology is sociology is a definitive study but not a directive study. It means sociology studies human society as it is, and it never engages in how it should be studied. It does not engage in value judgment. It always aims at objective study only. Like this, sociology remains neutral in value-based aspects. So how it is, like that only it will take and it will judge. So it cannot have any directive study, and as it is, how it is available, on the basis of that we are studying about human society is called definitive study. That is the second feature of sociology. Third feature of sociology is a pure science and it is not an applied science. So let us discuss about it. Sociology is interested in objective study that results in the formation of empirical body knowledge only, and it is not an applied science which is interested in experiments. So it is interested how changes happens according to the improvement of the knowledge of a man, and it is not an applied science where it is involved in experiments. Fourth feature of sociology is an intangible science and not a tangible science. It means sociology is not interested in some of the tangible aspects of human life. It is interested in form and pattern of human events. How human events taking place, on that basis it will give importance. And it has no interest in any specific battle of revolution like history, and it is considered these events as patterns and forms of social conflict and subjects them to scientific study. So how man is evolved in battle and wars, sociology is not interested. It is interested in the form and pattern of human events only. Therefore, sociology is an intangible science and not a tangible science. Fifth feature of sociology is a general science and not a specific science, because among all the social sciences, only sociology is a subject which studies general interactions which are involving with the human beings, to study about religion, politics, economy, moral values and intellectual aspects of man. Therefore, it has a wider scope than other social sciences. Like this, we can say that sociology is a general science which deals with the involvement of human being activities in the society. These are the 5 features of sociology. Now, I will review these points whatever we have discussed today. First, we started discussing about sociology, 8th standard, lesson number 1, introduction of sociology is the name of the lesson. First point, we started discussing about human beings or social beings, because no society without individual, and he means man always live with other human being, And human society is called a web of social relationships. So no society can exist without individual, and man always live with other human being. Therefore, we can say that human society is called a web of social relationships. Next point, meaning of sociology. The word sociology originates from two words, socius of Latin language, logos from Greek language. Socius means companion, logos means science or study. So, sociology is the science of human society. Definitions of sociology. First definition we have discussed about Augustus Comte. According to him, sociology is the science of social phenomena subject to the natural and invariable laws, the discovery of which is the object of investigation. Here, it is a subject which deals with the natural and invariable laws, and it is also called as the object of investigation. The second famous sociologist definition, Max Weber, defines sociology in this way. Sociology is the study of social behavior. According to Max Weber, sociology is the study of social behavior. Third great sociologist, Emil Durkheim, says about the meaning of sociology in this way. Sociology is the science of social institutions. So after knowing about the definitions, let us discuss about the origin of sociology. After 18th and 19th centuries onwards, industrial and French revolutions have recognized, and social and religious reform movements, Renaissance and other movements also recognized in 16th and 18th centuries resulted in the origin of sociology. Scope of sociology. Sociology studies the human society. Sociology also studies human social life and how man is having a relationship that is called as social relationships, and related about social institutions and social process. Nature of sociology. Under that first point, sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Sociology studies social life and social activities of human society. Second point, sociology is a definitive study but not a directive study. It means it does not involve in value judgment. It aims at objective study only. Third, sociology is called a pure science and not an applied science because sociology is interested in objective study about human body knowledge. Fourth, sociology is an intangible science and not a tangible science. Sociology is interested in the form and pattern of human events, and it's no interest in specific battle or revolutions like history. Fifth point, sociology is a general science and not a specific science. It means it studies about general interactions involving with the human beings like religion, politics, economy, moral values and intellectual aspects. Therefore, we can say sociology is a general science and not a specific science. So today we have discussed about meaning of sociology, origin of sociology, scope of sociology, nature of sociology and its features. In my next video, we will discuss about the importance of sociology. Thank you, children.